Welcome, everybody, to our J.O.L.T event, which is just one little topic with the Regional Entrepreneurship Center at San Diego Miramar College. And we are here in San Diego this morning, but not all of us are here in San Diego. Our guest today is Till Hartwig, who's CEO of company Till, and he is actually joining us this morning live from Berlin. Welcome, Till.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here, and thanks for having me.
Awesome, awesome. We're so happy to have you. So tell us a little bit about, give us a little bit about your background. Tell us about how you started your company, how you became an entrepreneur, and what made you want to start.
Sure, I'd love to. So as Tanya said, I'm from Germany. I'm born and raised in Berlin. And I always felt kind of an entrepreneurial spirit. I knew I wanted to do something on my own. But also I have to mention that in Germany, the view on entrepreneurship is very different. So it's not this attitude, just try it and you see what happens, you'll learn along the way. It's more like, oh, be safe before you start something. And then your family says, hey, be safe, don't do that. Because the family, they always want you to be happy, but that doesn't mean that you're taking a risk always, right? So I started arguing with them and telling them, hey, but like you're saying me, if I'm on my own, I have to work all the time. And I figured out that's actually what a lot of people are doing anyways. If you're signed on for a 40-hour work week, you are mostly staying longer, and then in the evenings you're talking to your friends about your work topics because they're running through your head anyways. So I thought, hey, why not start something? And I always wanted to, but I have to say I never took the courage to really do so. So I was studying here, I was studying business administration in Berlin, always had the ideas, but never really pursued them. And then I came to the US and to the San Diego State University, took a lot of entrepreneurial spirit classes there, one with Tanya. And what I loved is that everything was super hands-on. So Tanya would tell us like, hey, we have this event, go there. If you need any introductions, please reach out. I'm happy to introduce you. And so it happened that Tanya said, hey, there's this pitch competition. Why don't you guys go there and pitch something? And another friend of me, also named Till, also from Berlin, we're like, yeah, let's do it. We're super scared, but let's just do it. So we ended up coming up with some ideas. Both of us pitched one. I happened to win with the idea and asked the other Till, hey, let's do it together. We came up with the idea. And this is how the whole journey started. After that, we got into the STSU incubator. We got into the amazing REC incubator. And yeah, from there on, we just started.
The rest is history, right? As they say. Yeah, I love that. So often we hear people who are just, they're afraid to take the next step. They want to be perfect before they move forward. And we learn in entrepreneurship that perfection is the enemy of progress. Sometimes you just have to just jump in and do it and say, caution be damned, I'm going to give it a shot. So I loved that you did that. I loved the pitch and I loved the idea. So you guys are doing very, very, very well. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about the company that you're starting.
Sure. So the company is called Till. My co-founder's name is Till as well. And we had a good friend who was like, hey, why don't you guys call the app Till? So the basic idea is that there's a lot of food waste in restaurants because you cannot always forecast accurately, and you rather have a little bit more than someone asking for something on your menu and you're not having it ready. So it's just like in the system that you have to throw stuff away. And what we saw is the opportunity to don't throw this food away, but help the restaurants to sell it to people. So what we do is we help them to make a platform where the restaurant can offer their food for a very discounted price because they're throwing it away anyways. And people need, but not only people need, everyone who wants a good deal on food and wants to do something good for the environment can go on the platform and purchase the food there and just get it from the restaurant. So, I mean, for the restaurants, it's good as well because they get to know new people and they're doing actually something good and having some extra revenue.
Yeah, I mean that's a win-win-win situation there, and I'm surprised that idea didn't exist until now, and I'm glad that you're doing this. I'm glad that you're helping restaurants to save money, helping to reduce the food waste, and there's no time like right now to help people save money because I can tell you, we all know people need it right now more than ever. So I'm really excited about this. I know that well, we've already seen that the app is doing very well, and I know that you will continue to do very well. And I'm excited to watch this company grow. It's a lot of fun. So a lot of people think that they need to have an idea that is just a totally new idea in order to start a company. And I don't know, what are your thoughts about that? Do you think that people need to have something that is completely novel if they want to start a company, or what do you think?
I think that this is one of the big reasons we had earlier. People are scared to start something. I think you don't need to be the new Elon Musk to come up with a good profitable company that helps the world, right? So for example, our idea is already existing in Europe. There's Too Good To Go. Shout out to them. They're in over 11 European countries, saving tons of food every year and doing great. And we just saw, hey, there's nothing like this in the US. Why not bring an existing idea here? And of course you can adapt, and we definitely adapt to the US market because there are differences with the consumers. But in the end, I feel it's about solving a problem in a way that somebody gains something. So as long as you can do that, you don't need the newest technology or whatsoever.
Yeah, you don't have to be some genius inventor in order
which is great also. I mean, nothing against that.
No, nothing against those genius inventors, right? Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly. I think that so often that is a fear for a lot of people. So that's a good point. And if you can come up with something innovative in it, you know, to where you are, that's very often good enough. And like you said, I love how you've adapted it to this market, and I think that it's going to do very well here. So what kind of challenges did you face that were unique because you like you said, you're not from the US here, so being from Germany, were there any challenges in starting a business here in the United States? We have a lot of entrepreneurs who aren't US citizens. We were just talking to one of the founders at the Rec, Enzo, who no situation. Any advice for them, or any challenges unique that you faced?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of challenges. I mean, I think if you go to another country to live there for a while, you'll face a lot of challenges, which are often good because you grow on them. And I mean, there are some challenges like the visa situation, right? For us, it was good because we're still on the student visa, and there are definitely investment visas, but in these political times, the visa can be very hard to get. That's one issue. I mean, another one would maybe be the whole payment and the tax thing. We made one big mistake we got the one funding, and because we didn't have the entity up yet, so we have a C Corp now. So if you take the payment to the C Corp, it's easy tax-wise, but we didn't have it up and running, so we did it through my person, and we ended up paying like 40% taxes, which we probably won't get back. That's sad, but that's also good learning. So if the moment you set up an entity, the entity works as like a legal person, so you can do a lot of stuff with that. And other than that, I think be aware of the fact that like if you come to the US to start something, you don't want to go there, start, and then go home and just, you know, like say, oh, if I would have tried harder, maybe I could have done it. So I think be aware of the fact if you start and put a lot of time and effort in it, that you want to at least finish to a point where you see some crops of your work, I think.
Yeah, some reward.
Some rewards, yes.
Any other advice that you would offer? I know we're nearly out of time, but you know, anything else you want to leave everyone with? I mean, it's such a great perspective having. I mean, this was not that long ago that we were sitting in class together, and now, and now look, you have a company that's growing so fast and winning awards, and restaurants are signing on. And so tell what would you like to leave the entrepreneurs with?
Great. So I think if you see an opportunity, don't be afraid to take it. And if you have people, for me, it's definitely you, Tanya. If you have people who are like committed to help you grow and just want to help you out, take them up on their offer, because they are offering because they want to help, right? So don't be shy, use the network, talk to a lot of people, tell people about your idea. Don't be scared to share your idea, because not everyone will have the commitment you have. So don't be scared someone taking it away. Go out and talk to people, I think.
I agree with everything that you're saying. So often people think they have to keep their ideas in their head to protect them so that nobody steals them. But think about it. When you're a business, you have to get out there with a loudspeaker and say, "This is my idea." So I love this advice. I agree wholeheartedly with all of it, Till. And I'm so glad to help you. And you're right. When people say they want to help, they're genuine. We just want to see you succeed. So I'm excited to watch you succeed. So. Thank you, Till, for being with us today and spending your Monday. I guess it's evening for you, morning for us. And we invite all of you again to join us for the next Jolt. Take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, Till.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Tanya. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.